Welcome to YelonESS 3-phase high-voltage inverter installation guide. All product documents are available from the YelonESS official website, including service guides and user manuals, etc. It is important to choose a suitable location before starting the installation. The wall must be fireproof. Select installation locations that are adequate to support the weight of the converter. The inverter should not be exposed to direct sunlight, rain, or snow. All screws and plugs required for the installation are already included in the package. Please prepare all necessary installation tools in advance. Mounting the inverter on the wall. You need a pen to mark the drill holes. Drill into the wall at least 70 mm deep at the marked point. Mounting the inverter on the wall is finished. Before wiring, you have to set the DC switch on the bottom of the inverter from on to off. Wiring. You have to ground the inverter. There are two grounding connections, one at the bottom and one on the right side of the inverter. At least one of them has to be connected to the general grounding of the house. After stripping the insulation of the PV cable, you have to install a crimp contact. Then push the cable into the insulating sleeve until it snaps into place. Check it, that the polarity corresponds to the imprint. Take off the safety cap on the interface. Find the right connector and plug in. These connectors are used to connect the battery. Pay attention to the correct polarity. First, insert the cable until resistance is felt. Now the cable is fixed to the connector by pushing down the spring. A clear click can be heard when it clicks into place. Take off the safety cap on the interface and plug it in. Follow the steps in the video to prepare the grid and EPS cables. Remove the lock nuts of grid and EPS on the connector cover. Pass the cables through the lock nuts and the hole of the connector cover. Connect the grid and EPS cables to the grid and EPS ports. Remove the lock nuts of the communication port on the connector cover. Take off the sealing rings on the communication port. Cut the edge of the sealing ring along the edge of the communication cable hole. Pass the communication cable through the lock nut and the hole on the connector cover. Connect the corresponding communication connectors to the communication ports, respectively. Fix the connector cover to the device with screws. Tighten the lock nut. To enable the inverter to use all functions, the smart energy meter must be connected. Please refer to this diagram for wiring method. Connect the meter communication cable. Connect to grid. Connecting the auxiliary power cable. Lock CT. For commissioning, you can also use the Wi-Fi stick. The module is included in the package and can be easily connected to the inverter. The installation is done. You can download app from the Apple Store. You can sign up with your mobile phone number or email. Log in. Add your device by scanning the QR code or entering the SN code. Network connection. Click Bluetooth connection. Enter the Bluetooth connection page and select your device model to be connected. After the connection is completed, click Next. Select region. Choose the Wi-Fi name and enter the password. Click OK. After the above steps, the connection is completed. Now you can check the real-time status of your devices on the app.